So that's where we're staying. It's the Brier Island Lodge. There's a lighthouse up here, as well as a lighthouse down here. And we got a big pond, some sand dunes, South Point, or Southern Point, and Brier Island, which is also a bird sanctuary and old lighthouse. So now we're gonna head down. I'm gonna show you guys what the absolute low tide looks like, because that's what we're at right now. And we're gonna go get some food in the town and maybe go kind of check out that Brier Island, but not to disturb the birds. Oh, this is cool too, looking at this ledger. There's a sunken ship right here. And over here, and here, and here, and here, and a monster. It just shows you how dangerous the currents are around this area. We made it. We are at absolute low tide right now. So this is as low as the water gets at Brier Island. It might change a little bit depending on the phase of the moon or the extreme or low, but this is pretty much it. And I caught the ferry just in time, so I got this awesome little background of it sailing away. And we have these here, these little snails. You can eat these. They're called periwinkles. And they're pretty good. So you just boil these up, and then, or you can steam them, and then you just use a needle and you prick them out, and they come out, they look like a booger, basically. But good boogers. How cold's that water? Oh yeah, that's Bay of Fundy. We're down here, I guess we're close to the Gulf of Maine. So you got Bay of Fundy and the Gulf of Maine mixed. We have all this seaweed here. If you see these little bubbles, they're full of nitrogen. So as the tide comes up, this will all stand up, you know, move with the waves, and then lays back down when the water goes back out. I see here, this is a ghost trap. That's an old fishing trap. See here, you got the weights at the bottom. That's just to hold it down. So as it hits the bottom, when it's dropped off a boat, it'll just flop down and it's not going to land on its side or upside down. And then here, the spot lobsters climb in. They land into this section here. You got a bait bag right here. So that would be full of like old fish, old rotten, stinking everything. And then what they do, they go from this, they can't really climb out of here. They then go this way. There's a second little jump off, and they flop down into here. And then that's where they're trapped in here. And then, if you look real close, so you have here, first stage, basically, come over here. This is a second stage of the trap, and then any of the small ones, they can escape usually. There's sometimes like a little, a better little notch out right here, and that means the smaller lobsters and crabs and stuff can escape, and then you just keep the big ones. And then here you can flip these traps. Let's see, yeah, they got a little tied off here. It's so hard to manipulate this stuff with one hand. Anyway, that's a little tie. You do that, this whole trap, that'll flip up, and then you grab your lobster out and you replace your bait bags. You put your new bait in, and then you get it all set up and you drop her back in the water. But you can see the houses, or that's probably a shed or a warehouse up on stilts. Then we got the old, what would have been probably a pier or a wharf back in its day. So I'm sure that this whole area had a ton of extra wharfs and piers back in the heyday of the island. gone down and did a little bit of flying around this island. I didn't want to get too close because it's a bird sanctuary. I didn't want to have in any way chase any of those birds away. So now we're going to go to the North Point Lighthouse and then down to the West Light. So hopefully I have video, drone footage of all 3 lighthouses for you guys to enjoy. So this is a humpback whale, minke whale. We got white-sided dolphins here in the bay, right whales, finbacks, and harbor porpoises. So this humpback whale, that's what all of these bones are from. So I'm going to show you a cool little display that they have here at the Brier Island Lodge. So these are whale vertebrae. And then I think that these are like porpoise skulls and spine. This is the baleen. So that's basically the teeth of the whale. So the whale opens its mouth, grabs a bunch of krill, and then uses its tongue to push the water out. And then inside of these little fibers, which it's all made out of keratin, so the same stuff as like your fingernails and animals all get stuck in, so that's how it eats, and then it just swallows it. And over here, that's pretty cool. So this is that West Point Lighthouse right here, or Western Lighthouse, on the island here that we're currently on, Brier Island. And yeah, so this is the dead whale that all this bone came from. And then here's some more bones. So here we got some ribs. So it's just amazing how large these animals are. Yeah, so anyway, that's another neat thing. So if you come here to the Brier Island Lodge, you'll get to come and look at these bones. These are big lobster claws. So that's its grab and claw. And this is the one that it uses to break things. So that's the bigger muscle. So you can really, break up what it needs. And then this is more for just grabbing and placing into this one so that it can break it apart. But that's a big animal. So here's the Grand Passage Lighthouse, or the North Tip, or North Point Lighthouse. And there's not much to this lighthouse. Kind of just a box with a light on top. That's the foghorn right there. If it was foggy out, I'd show you something really cool to do. And what you do is you plug your ears and you go stand super close to that thing, and it will vibrate right through your body. Even if you stand this close, might be too close. You have to plug your ears though. It's a big thing. You might lose all your hearing. You see the current going there. And then if you can imagine, out here, we got St. John, New Brunswick, right back over there. We're here at our last lighthouse that we're going to visit today. This is the West Lighthouse, or the West Point Lighthouse, I believe it's called. And we're here to watch the sunset. So this is how we're going to end our day. But yeah, this is the best, I would say, of those 3 lighthouses. I like the other one on the island, but you just can't go over and see it, and it's a bird sanctuary now, so I guess most people don't want to go over there. So this here, I like this lighthouse the most. It's most accessible, and it looks the best. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a nice place to watch a sunset right here. And right there, that's where that whale washed up, and the bones are at the Brier Island Lodge that we were looking at. But look at this. Someone made a nice little seat out of pallets. There's another one of those fog horns right up there. This is a cool little flag somebody painted. Nova Scotia flag with a heart on it. So now before the sun sets, I want to take you over here and show you this cool rock pile. In behind me, this rock pile, I first found it back in 2016, and there was a sign. And the rock pile was a lot smaller back then, and it said, make a wish and throw a rock onto the pile. And I thought that was a brilliant idea of how to clean a beach. So if you ever need to clean a beach off, just put a little sign and you'll have sand before you know it. So this is a place I always told Courtney about. So yeah, I went and I got a pretty heavy rock, because I think the bigger the rock, the better the wish is, and you know, the more likely it is to come true. So my rock's way down in that pile now. So you know that now I've come back again, I have to now throw another rock and ask another wish. May it be granted by, you know, the great rock pile here on Brier Island. So if you come here, you gotta throw a rock on the pile. So you gotta throw one too. Where are you gonna grab the smallest rock? It could work.
They're too big, I can't lift them.
It could work the opposite way. Maybe it's the small ones you need. Let's see. Okay. So, what rock do I want? No. All right, this is a good one. Hefty enough. Whoa. All right. So you can't wish out loud because it won't come true. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, making my wish. There we go. Almost fell all the way back down. So now it's Courtney's turn. She's gonna find a rock. She's gonna throw that one too. All right, I asked Courtney if she wanted this one. Too heavy. So we're going with this one. Oh, Courtney. You're not gonna get anything for a wish out of this.
Why? Is it too little? Oh God.
There you go. So we gotta make the wish before the sunset. That's gonna be the other rule. Nice throw.
I think that means we're gonna get the wish.
Yeah. Good throw. Right on. So yeah, now go watch that sunset. There we go. Wish. Brier Island, kissed by fog. So there goes the sun. I think that's a little better than watching it in Key West. A lot less people here, and we got a seat. That's it for us today. I hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow we're hoping to make some more videos, and hopefully we're able to see some really cool stuff. So
Whales.
yeah. So tomorrow we're going to go watch some whales. Courtney's never been whale watching before, so it'll be her first time. I have been whale watching, but never at Brier Island, so it's going to be amazing, I think. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.